Assalamualaikum grade one. Hope you all are doing well. May Allah keep you always healthy and blessed. Here I am there with the science session once again. Throughout the term 3, we have learned through digital media, online sessions. I am very proud to share that my kids have done their brilliant task with the great efforts taken by their parents. I am heartfully thankful to parents as well, who has shown their great understanding and support. Today, I am here just to revise what we all have done throughout the session. Let's begin. Objectives. You will be able to identify most living things live in habitat to which they are suited and describe how different habitats provide for the basic need of different kinds of animals and plants and how they are depend on each other. Describe the need of plant and different ways of seed dispersal and classify the different properties of material. We have learned about animal science. We learn animal including humans have babies. Their young ones are just similar to them, but there are most of the animals whose young ones are very different from them. This happened due to environmental change. We learn about animal habitat. They adapt a particular habitat just because it fulfills the requirement. We learn about living thing and non-living thing, and we even learn about dead things. In material science, we learn about material and their properties. It helped us to know about our surrounding and what properties it possesses. We came to know why particular objects are made using that material only due to its properties. We have learned that material can be classified as natural material and man-made material. Term 3, we have learned about even plant is a living thing. What do plants require to grow healthy and safe? It requires a sunlight, air, food and water to grow healthy. We have learned that there are different ways of seed dispersal. We learn about many more interesting facts about the plant. We learn we can have our own allotments where we can grow fruits and vegetables. We have seen there how many bees help our allotment to stay safe. We have learned about that are the good insects which helps our plant to protect from the harmful preys. We have learned about farming, how a farmer grow a large number of consumption food. We have learned about how plants are producer and plays a very vital role in food chain. Science is all about practical learning. Students learn by doing. Here you can see the tiny champs are happily involved in the activities and learning about concepts. Different and beautiful activities done by our tiny tots and understood about the concept. My innovative creators with the beautiful activities. Hey kids, look at the picture carefully. We have started with the animal science where we have learnt about animals including humans have offsprings. It means the babies. They produce their own babies. Hey, I can see a chubby and a cute lion cub and a calf of a cow. What do you notice about them? What do you notice about the babies and adults? Look at them one more time, but carefully. Aren't they look alike? Yes, of course. Most of the animals, the adults have similar babies like them. Do you feel babies can be different from the adults? What is your opinion about it? Can babies differ? What do you feel in this picture? We have seen the similarities. We have seen a lion cub is just look like a lion, and a calf of a cow just look like a cow. But do you really feel that animals can be different from their babies? Let's have a look on. Look at the pictures carefully. What do you notice? Which of the animal? Hey, it's a colorful butterfly and a frog. What do you feel? Their young ones will look like them, or will it be different from them? Let's have a look. Hey, it's a caterpillar, a baby of butterfly, and a tadpole, baby of frog. But I don't feel any similarity. Do you notice? No. It means there are the animals whose babies can be different from the adults. Why is it so? Because there is some changes. There is some changes in environment as they grow. Look at these pictures carefully. What do you feel about this? What do you feel about a human and its baby? How are we similar to our parents? Yes, human babies have most of the features like their parents. We conclude here that all the living things, animals, including humans, have offspring. They give birth to the young one like them. They must be similar or they can be different. To study about the life cycle, we have studied the life cycle of hen. We have learnt and observed how the chick hatches, and we have recorded how they see, hear, smell and feel. We have learned about their feeding habit, the way they interact. We have learnt about a chick cycle, the way the chick hatches. The hen lays an egg. The hen incubates the little egg by sitting on it and keeping it warm. Then the incubation periods for a chicken egg is about 20 days. It means it takes 2 weeks almost for an egg to get and become a baby chick. Let's see what happens next. A chick hatches from the egg. You can see a crackling egg and a sound. A baby chick is coming out. The chick will then grow into a chicken. Here you can see the cycle which is shown by different arrows. An egg hatching into a chick, then becoming a chicken. And the cycle will start over again. This shows the cycle of a life. We have started with healthy eating habits and living. We all know all the human beings and living things require air, water and a good hygiene to stay fit and healthy. How can we keep our heart healthy? Here you can see an healthy image of an heart. What can we do? Exercising is a fun. Doing exercise often will help us all feel great and keep our bodies strong. Our hearts need to be kept active and pumping. Exercises also burns fat. Here are a few ways to stay active: walking, dancing, or playing sports. These are the activity which can help you to make your heart healthy and fit. Next time, always remember, do go for a walk or have some physical exercise to be healthy and stay fit. We learn about how can we eat well. The picture shows you the balanced diet plate which is necessary and provide essential ingredients for your body to stay fit and healthy. It prevents you from the unnecessary damage as well. Here we can see a complete healthy balance placed. Let's have a look.
Aha. Huh? Ah. Do 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 Huh? Do ba 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 do da do da do do a do 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 do. Hey! Ah! Ah! Aha! Oh.
Look at these all objects. How could you sort them into different groups? Think. Grouping things. Look at the way the things have been grouped. You can observe the 3 different circles where the objects are grouped. The very first I can see the trees, a boy and a dog. Second, it's a dead snail, a dead leaf and a paper. And the third, it's a spoon, computer, a bottle and a plastic glass. Why is it so? Do you remember? Yes. Can you work what each group is? Okay, let me help you. The very first group tells you things that are alive. The second group tells things that were once alive. And the third group tells you things that have never been alive. We have learned about living thing, dead and never alive things. How do we know if something is alive? What are the features? How to understand? There are some features which help us to know that the thing is alive. What are those features? What do living things do? There are certain things all living things do. Living things move. They make more of their own type. It means they reproduce. Recently we have seen the hen life cycle and even the animals and their babies. Third thing, they feed. And the last, they grow. This tells us about their existence. Hey kids, there's an exciting activity for you here. You can see the different kinds of objects. Decide whether each thing is living, dead or has never been alive. Then click to see if you were right. You can group 2 things together if they have same features. What do you feel? Lion, a living thing or non-living thing? What can go with lion? A flower, sunflower or the roses? What do you feel there has never been alive? A ball, a pan and a bowl. What is dead? A fruit salad, a table and a vase of roses. Let's check out the answer. Here you can see living thing. That is a sunflower plant and a lion. Dead things which was once alive. A table made out of 3 roses which is kept in a vase and a fruit salad. The third, never alive. a pan, a ball, and a bowl. Excellent. Food chain, where we have learned that different kinds of animals and plants, how they depend on each other, and use the simple idea of food chain to get energy and stay alive. Let's see. Sources of food. Do you remember the life sources? The 7 life sources? There are the things that all living things and plants and animals have to do. These processes tells us if something is alive. Characteristic of living things. Hey, here Mrs. Green will tell you. Today we are going to look at nutrition. If you move, respire, you have sensitivity, you have growth, reproduction, excretion and nutrition. That is Mrs. Cren. Sources of food. Some animals get their food from eating plants. These animals are called herbivores. Can you think of some herbivores? Can you think of some of the different they could eat grass except the cow given in the picture? Yes, I'm waiting for the answers. These are herbivores because they eat plant. Animals given in the pictures are called herbivores. Herbivores are the animal who eat plants. What is the source? The source is a plant for them. Source of food for. There are some animals get their food from eating other animal. You can see the king of the jungle. These animals are called carnivores. Can you think of some more carnivores? Can you think of some more of different things they could eat? Flesh or a meat? Okay. These are the animals given in the picture. For them, the source of food is the other animal. That's why they are called carnivores. Animals like tiger, shark, snake, eagle are the animals who eat the other animal. You can see they can eat the animal like rabbit, rat, a reindeer, a deer, fish or a frog. There are animals who get their food from eating some plants and other animal. These animals are called omnivores. See in the example? That's a bear. It's an example of omnivores who eat both. Do you have any idea? Can you think of some more omnivores? Answers. Here are the answers. These are omnivores. These are the animals who eat plants as well as other animals. You can see the animal at the one side who can eat plants or the other animal given in the picture.
What is a food chain? A food chain shows how each animal gets its food. Food chains are one of the ways that living things depend on each other to stay alive. You can see a caterpillar eaten by a rat and a rat by an owl.
What is food chain? Each food chain starts with a green plant. Green plants are called producers because they produce their own food in the presence of sunlight. Plants make their own food in presence of sunlight with the help of soil, water and air. All animals are called consumers because they consume the food by eating plants or the other animal. Animals that eat other animals are called predators. The animals that they eat are called prey. Here simple example you can see in the picture. A crow is a prey for a Siberian cat.
What is a food chain? Here you can see the two different types of food chain. One is a long one, the other one is a simple one. The first one, a grass, a plant, a producer. Then a caterpillar, a rat, an owl. Second, you can think a simple food chain telling you about a grass, then a cow, and a boy.
We have learned about material science, where we have seen that there are different material around us which has their own properties, and due to its particular properties it has particular uses as well. Let's see what does material mean. Everything around us is made from material. Objects might be made from wood, fabric, glass, plastic, clay. Materials. The very first, wood. We use wood, metal, plastic, glass and fabric to make most of the objects in every day. Different materials have different properties. Materials can be natural or man-made. Here are few facts about some. Wood. Wood is a natural material. It comes from trees. A few things made from wood: furniture, boat, instrument, paper. Why do we use it? Due to the properties it has. It is hard and a rigid material. That's why it is used to make these objects. Wood is used because it can be carved into any shape, and it is a fabric. Fabric comes from plants and animals. A few things made from fabric: curtains, clothes, and towels. Why do we use these things why do we make these things with the fabric? Due to its property. What is the property? It is light, warm, soft, and very easy to produce and sew. A plastic. The best object to be used in everyday life and most commonly used. It is a man-made. But we can use everything: a ball, a bottle, or a carrier bag. Plastic have the properties like flexible, hard, rough, and it is smooth. It is metal, which are made from rocks. The rocks are dug up and taken to a factory where they are heated and processed into metal. You can see these are the thing which is made from metal. It is used due to its properties, which is strong, hard, smooth, and easily washed. Glass. Glass is made from a fine sand. It is heated until it melts. A few things from glass: a bottle, a bulb, a glasses. What is the property of glass? It is transparent. It is smooth. It is hard and strong. We have started with plant science, where we have done various experiments and activity to understand how exactly plant grows. We came to know plant needs sunlight, air, water, soil and space to live healthy and grow well. Did you remember the experiment, the activity we have done? Yes, the growing of a bean plant. One we kept in the sunlight, the other in the cupboard. After that experiment, we come to results that plant require sunlight and soil, air, water, space to stay healthy and grow well.
How do seeds travel? We even learn about how the seeds travel. Seeds travel by wind, by animals, sticking on their furs, or by water. by floating, by bursting, or by humans. At times human also eat. Here you can see the different types of seeds are given and the way they dispersed. We have already learned about it. We have learned that dandelion is a seed which travels by wind due to its property which is fluffy and light. Do you remember we had made a burr model to show one of the way of seed dispersal? We have learned about hydroponically plant. A plant need soil, air, food and water to grow. But are there any plant which can grow without soil? Yes, and that are hydroponically plant, which we have already learned. We grew hydroponically plant also in one of our activity. Here you can see in the picture the plant showing you an example of hydroponically. You cannot see anywhere the soil. Isn't it very amazing? Good insect. Remember the mini beast? Of course, even insects can be very good, who helps us in many ways. Remember the allotments? Allotments are the gardens or the allotted area outside of our house where we can grow vegetables, fruits for our personal consumption. There, to save our newly grown plant, there are the insects which helps us a lot. We have learned about ladybug, lesswings, who protect our newly grown plant from harmful praise. That's why these are called as a good insects or a friend of a farmer. Hey, we know about allotments where we do personal gardening. That can be done only for our personal consumption. But what is farming? Farming is actually where a farmer, a man who grow crops. But he grow crops for public consumption, for everyone. Because in a garden it's not possible to grow for everyone to eat. So for everyone, the public sector, the one who grows crops and plants is a farmer. In farming, we see there are many different animals playing a very important role here. You can see simply in the pictures. We get source of food by the animal and plant. These are the animal which produce and gives us many things as a food. For example, if we take about a hen, we get chicken, the roasted chicken, the eggs, milk we get by the cow, and the flesh. And the other animal, you can see the sheep, which helps us to get the wool. So these are the farm animals and farming, which is a good source of food. Well then, my kids, ready? Let's start with the assessment now.
Now I know many interesting facts about material science, plant science and animal science. Here is a short assessment for you on what we have learned. You will be able to revise the interesting fact about animal science, plant science and material science. Question number 1. Here we start. Match the animal with their young one. Recollect your memories about the animal and their babies and solve the given questions. Question number 2, it is about circle the things a chick needs to grow into an adult. We have learned about chicken, it's growing as. We have question number 3, draw a line to match words with given pictures. Question number 4, write W for want and N for need to live. What are human being? want and what a human being need to live. What is his basic needs and what is his wish. Question number 5 tell you about the good habits and a healthy habit to stay fit and healthy. These are the objects you need to cross out the unhealthy food and color the healthy foods. Question number 7. Circle the mini beast. We already have learned about allotments and saw about mini beasts, which are the often called as a friend of farmers or a good insects for the plants. Circle the mini beast in the given picture. Question number 8. Write what material the object is made from and describe its property. You can see there are 2 different pictures given. Write the material in one box, the other box is for the property it contains. We have question number 9. Draw the different types of bridges and label it. We have studied about bridges and its types. You can draw any 2 types of bridges in the given boxes. Question number 10, it's about number to show the order of a food chain. You can see a food chain is given. You just simply need to give the correct number and arrange it. Question number 11, name of the material properties from the given clues and write the first letter of each in the given box. You can see the curtains, the wooden bowl, a leather jacket and a plastic umbrella. What kind of properties it has? You can pick the word from the given boxes and simply write here to give the answers. Thank you very much, my little colorful butterflies. May Allah bless you with good health and keep you safe. Allah Hafiz.